up the soda. When me boys ain't know us. All fast money, no slow bucks.
Babe, what are you watching?
Some weird ass show. It's called Black Mirror, and it was somebody recommended, so clearly I'm really weird.
You are weird. Can you please put it down so I can do this video? Guys, look, I'm wearing Jackie's jacket.
One of a kind.
Jackie actually she customized this and got it made. Drake, Future, parental advisory. Because I say a lot of cuss words.
Me and B some jackets together.
Guys, so today, I'm wearing, who knew Jackie actually had some swag with 2 G's, swag, but you have swag. Anyways,
who knew, you knew, I had the juice.
You mean who knew?
That's how you got hooked to me. Because I gave you a ton of juice.
Because you gave me the juice.
Oh, I turned it off.
Listen, I'll just tell a story really quick. Guys, today, me and my girlfriend are vlogging today, so that's going to be up tomorrow. But for today, I'm going to tell you guys, actually, babe, don't stare at me when I'm doing this.
I'm not.
Okay, so today I'm going to be bringing you guys a story that I'm pretty sure nobody knew about. Bosley, let me just show you which one I'm talking about. Do you guys know Bosley? I'm sure you guys know Bosley. Okay, so him, the fat boar right here, Bosley. What's up, dude? A little secret, a little truth is going to come out in the story I tell you guys today. So, do you see that Bosley, right? Let's just say he was not the first Bosley in this household. And yeah, we've had another dog before when we were kids, but that's not what I'm talking about. That pug, the pug that hates me, was not the first Bosley in this household. So let me tell you a quick little background. My whole life growing up, babe, I don't even know if you know this. My whole life growing up, I wanted a pug. I would die for a pug. Brian wanted like a golden retriever, a corgi, I don't know, beagle. My mom and dad, they didn't even like dogs. I wanted a pug my whole life. So finally, when I turned 18, I was like, I would always beg my mom and dad for a pug. And they would be like, no dogs. My mom hated dogs. She couldn't stand the smell, the hair, smell of the food, the mess. Especially, my mom just did not like dogs. She never liked any dogs. And which is actually why it's actually funny and cute how good she is to Bosley. But I would beg and beg and beg all throughout middle school and high school for a pug, and they would always say no. So when I finally turned 18, I was like, you know what, Mom, Dad, I'm 18. For my 18th birthday, people get cars. People get the freedom to move out, go into an apartment or a home. People get whatever. They're 18. All I'm asking, can I please bring a pug to this house? I will buy it, but please let me get a pug. And they were like, no, it's messy, it's dirty. You guys know, a lot of my underage subscribers beg your parents for dogs, and they come up with some, no, I don't like it, it's messy, it's dirty, it smells bad, all this stuff. So they would not let me get a dog. And I said, okay, you know what? Fine. What pet can I have? And you know the usual answer by parents, babe, what is it? When you ask for a pet, the easiest one, a fish. I said, no.
My mom wouldn't even let me have fish. So
okay. Okay. I said, I don't want a fish. Like, what am I going to do? Pet a fish? I can't pet a fish. I've tried to pet fishes. It doesn't work. Mm-hmm. So they said, okay, you know what? You can get a bird. You can get a bird. And I was pissed because when I was a senior in high school and I took ceramics, I made this dog bowl. It said, to my future pug, because I always had hopes when I turned 18, my mom and dad would let me get a pug, and that didn't happen. So this dog bowl was just sitting there for a year and with no use. And so I got a bird for my 18th birthday, June 23rd, 2013, and I named him Bosley. And here is the original Bosley. You guys never knew that. That dude over there on the couch was not the first Bosley in this house. So let me tell you a quick little story. So that Bosley, the bird, you think I hate this Bosley? I hated the bird. I hated the bird. You know how you're supposed to do this? Like like, here, bird, come here, like, come here. And they're supposed to get on your finger. I literally would fucking stick my finger in the cage and the bird would go crazy. He would fucking fly around and try to bite me and everything. So first of all, he never came out of the cage. And I think that, and I even bought him a playpen, like where you come out and you stand on the stick and there's a ladder and you know he's supposed to sing like that, like a normal fucking bird.
You can whistle?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't whistle at you because I'm not disrespectful, but I could go.
What?
But
yeah, you can whistle?
anyways,
So cool.
so you know, like a normal bird, I thought this was gonna be like my friend, and you know, I talked to the bird like, hey Bosley, like, you wanna go for a fly? Like, all this. No, the bird was not that. I would try to play him music so he can bob his head or whistle. He didn't do that. He didn't step out of the cage. He didn't, you know the tree that looks like fucking corn and you put it in there? He wouldn't eat that. I hated this guy. After months and months passed by, my parents noticed that me and Bosley, the original Bosley, were not getting along. And I just kept trying to get a pug. I just kept begging and begging and that wasn't working. So you know what I did? I took a tip out of, I don't know if you guys remember this commercial. It's a cliche commercial. I mean, like, everybody knew it. Where the daughter was like begging her parents for a dog and they wouldn't let, so she made a PowerPoint presentation. One day, I woke up, I said, Brian, listen to me, we're getting a dog, come here. Me and Brian dressed up in like a suit, like in a tie. I forced Brian, I'm sure you guys have the picture, I put it in one of my vlogs. It's the picture where me and Brian are like this, and we're wearing like a suit and a tie. I cleaned the whole house. I cleaned the whole fucking house from top to bottom, spotless. I decorated my room with, oh, I thought you were recording me. I decorated my room with like pictures of pugs saying please, please. And finally, I made a 24-slide PowerPoint presentation. Harder than anything I've ever worked on in school, including college. So I made a 24-slide PowerPoint presentation. And I sat my mom and dad down. And I said, you listen, parents. I've had enough of this bird. I've had enough of being single. Like, I didn't have a dog my whole life, except for when I was a super young kid. I want a pug. Like, before I wanted Jackie, all I wanted in my life was a pug. My parents kept saying no. They kept saying no until I threw together that PowerPoint. We dressed up. I cleaned the whole house, put together posters. I did a little cry. And now that we already have the dog, mom and dad, it was a fake cry and you guys fell for it. So my dad said okay. My dad said yes. My mom, she literally was looking at me in disgust. Like, you know, she was looking at me like I was on death penalty, on death row, and I was about to get killed. Like, and she was the one about to kill me. Like, she didn't talk to me. She didn't say anything, but I was happy because this is the first time she didn't say no. So I was like, Dad, does that mean we're going to get it? And so we started looking for pugs. We drove 2 hours away down to San Bernardino. It's like 2 hours away from our house, closer to LA. And, here, we chose out of these dogs, we chose Bosley. Guess which one Bosley was? The fucking one that was smiling. Of course we chose him. So we got Bosley and we kept the bird. But what happened is I had to change the bird name from Bosley to Ken. So now I had a dog named Bosley because I originally wanted a pug named Bosley. So yeah, when we got the pug, I named him Bosley. I actually wanted to name him Dragic, and good thing I didn't because he got traded to the Heat. But my dad and Brian were like, no, we don't want to name him Dragic. So I said, okay, fine, Bosley. I changed the name to Ken for my bird. His full name was Ken Chenthong, but I just called him Ken. And so now I had a bird and Bosley. And so my mom, what nobody knows, when we brought Bosley home, my mom didn't talk to any of us. She wouldn't look at Bosley. He wasn't allowed in the house. He lived in the garage, and me and Brian would spend 20 hours out of the 24 hours of our day in the garage just to be with Bosley. We would beg my mom, can we please bring him inside? She would say no. She would say he's dirty. We would say, Mom, look at a picture. She wouldn't look. We would say, Mom, let's go in the garage to look at him. She wouldn't go in the garage. She didn't want anything to do with the dog. She was so fucking mad, which is why I'm telling you guys, it's so crazy and funny to me when I see her like next to Bosley and petting him, because it's like her own baby, and things were not like that. Trust me. So, you know, me and Brian, the two little devils, when my mom and dad weren't home, we would sneak Bosley inside the house. We taught him how to go up the stairs. We taught him how to jump on the couches. We also taught him how to pee inside, sadly. But anyways, so here's where the story goes terribly wrong. So yeah, like I said, we had Bosley and Ken, the bird and the dog. Bosley kind of like he's like Brian, he's stupid. So like he would try to attack the fucking bird. The cage was set up, and Bosley knew how to get on the couch, and babe, and so Bosley would like jump on the couch and try to scratch the cage. And we would say this, Bosley, no. And I couldn't say, Bosley, I'm gonna put you in the garage, because he already lived in the garage, so that was his home. Oh, and that's why I always threaten Bosley with, Bosley, I'm gonna put you in the garage, because he remembers he used to live in the garage. He used to never be allowed inside, and he hates it in there. So when I say, Bosley, I'm gonna put you in the garage, he gets so scared. That's why I say it. But anyways, so Bosley kept trying to fucking knock over the bird cage. And I felt bad. I was like, I understand I love the pug Bosley more, but Ken was still my original Bosley. He was my first, I don't want to say my first love, but he was my first real pet. So like, what we would do then is, here's a picture. We would cover the cage with a towel, so Bosley thought Ken wasn't there while Bosley was awake. Then when Bosley would sleep, we would take the towel off, and so the bird wouldn't see Bosley. We just had to separate them. And then one day, we used to have this cleaning lady, and she came over, and I can't even say it because it's so sad. We let her take mother duties of the bird. She took the bird back. She took the bird home. And I can't even say this with a straight face because I just want to cry. She got tired of the bird. Ken was a hassle. She got tired of the bird, so she had family down in Mexico, and so she gave it to her little, she gave it to her little niece and nephews, and their mom said that the bird got sick, and what she did was she took it to CVS Pharmacy. Listen really quick. The bird got sick. She didn't take it to the vet. She took it to CVS Pharmacy, the pharmacy store, like a Walgreens. And they said, there's nothing we can do for the bird. Months later, I get the news. Ken is ashes and dust. Not literally ashes and dust, but he died. And I'm sure Bosley was so happy. I was so sad. I was like, even though we gave him away, even though he doesn't even live in the country of the United States anymore, that was my first, that was Bosley. This is fake, imposter, phony Bosley. That was the real Bosley. And he was gone. And just the moral of the story is that this story is pretty pointless, but I just wanted you guys to know that he was not the first Bosley. We had another Bosley. I also wanted you guys to know that my mom was not into dogs. She definitely was not. She couldn't stand Bosley. She didn't even know what he looked like because she refused to look at him in the face. She refused to let him step 1 foot inside the house. She refused to talk about him. And I don't know, guys. So, yeah, I've always wanted to pug my whole life. I told everyone I wanted to pug. Everybody before we got Bosley, they knew me as, oh, did you get a pug yet? And I'd just be like, no, my parents didn't let. Then one day I put my mind to it, dressed up, PowerPoint, cleaned the whole entire house, begged and begged and begged, fake cried. Babe, I don't fake cry with you. All my tears those are real, okay? But yeah, oh wait, here's my mom. Let's ask her about it really quick. Mom, it's okay. My mom, oh, Bosley, okay. My mom, oh, Bosley. My mom won't let me record her. Why, Mom?
No.
Okay,
wait,
fine,
no.
change.
Okay, I'll be there.
She's wearing my dad's pajamas.
Because I want to vacuum Bosley.
She wants to take all the hair off Bosley. She calls it, I want to vacuum Bosley. Okay, Mom, wait. No, here, you don't have to show your face. I'll just ask you.
I want to show my face.
I'll ask you really quick.
What
did you, when me, my dad, and Brian came home with Bosley, what was, what was going through your head?
I was going crazy. I didn't want to look at him, and I didn't look at him.
You didn't, I know. And what, when my dad said, after me and Brian dressed up and did the presentation, and
I remember you were wearing
a suit, and I cleaned the whole house, and I posted all over my wall, please.
Yeah.
Was that, what were you thinking when my dad said okay? How long didn't you talk to my dad?
I was going to say I hated everyone. I swear to God, I was thinking it was the end of the world to me.
And now look. Bosley, go by my mom.
Him.
Oh, you love him?
I love him.
Bosley, who's your favorite? Is it my mom?
Say more than
Wait,
you
but what about before we got Bosley, who did we have in the garage?
The Chia and both.
No, not dogs. Someone that lived in the cage.
Not the bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, who was Bosley? No.
Yeah, it was Bosley first.
Yeah, but no. But then we gave him to Sarah.
Yeah, that's what I told them. And
Yeah.
the bird passed down in Mexico. And
Donald Trump.
my mom said Donald Trump killed the bird. So yeah, guys. This dude, Bosley, I'm going to put you in the garage. You remember? I'm going to put you in the garage. Yep. Okay, I'm just joking. Bye, Bosley. So yeah, guys. That's the story of Bosley, Ken, my 18th birthday, my previous life of dying for a pug, and my mom's hatred for dogs.
Hey, now.
Mom, are you in jail?
No.
Orange is the new black.
I
Okay.
want her to go to dad's clothes now.
Okay, go. Go by my mom. Go. I'm not going to put you in the garage. Go.
Since yesterday you vacuumed him, he has...
Oh, Bosley. He's showing off for the video. Alright guys, yeah, like I said, I'm sorry, no vlog today. I'm vlogging today. I mean, no vlog uploaded today. I'm recording a vlog today, which is going to be uploaded tomorrow. And, babe, time to have fun. I'm done. My job for today is done. Dab. Dab.
I can't.
Why, you're going to break your neck if you dab when you're sleeping?
No, but listen.
For those of you guys who were surprised to see a video today from Brawadis in your subscription box, because yesterday's video I mentioned how like I was feeling pretty down. I was dealing with something that was pretty stupid and that I probably wouldn't upload for a couple of days because I just wasn't really like feeling good. I wasn't feeling it. Well, I hopped on Periscope this morning to apologize to you guys, to my fans, saying that I wasn't going to upload today. And when I saw the reaction of those people, all of them begging, you know, please make a video, like, no, don't go, don't ruin your upload streak, don't miss a day, we want to watch a video from Brawadis. It touched my heart. I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to put this problem to the side. I'm going to make a video for you guys. And so I was like, first I was like, oh, but I didn't vlog yesterday because I wasn't expecting to upload, so I don't have a vlog. And I was like, would you guys like to hear a funny story? So that's when I thought, I was like, what do I have holding in that I haven't told you guys? Got that story. You know I couldn't miss a day for you guys, even though despite what I said yesterday, despite what I was going through. By the way, I'm feeling much better. Thank you guys. People were tweeting to me and Instagramming to me because I had disabled the comments. I'm feeling way, way better. You guys do not need to worry about me. I'm telling you, I'm living the life. I have a lovely girlfriend, a great family, great friends. I play the sport that I love every single day. Speaking of which, I have a game tonight. Probably going to lose again, but I dropped 31 points last week. So if I drop 31 points and that's not enough, we still lost, I'm going to have to pull. I don't know what I have to do. Teammates, I'm sorry, but you guys got to step up. But no, I got to play better too. So yeah, my life is great, guys. Don't worry about me. I hope you enjoyed this upload. I'm going to go spend some time with my girlfriend right now. Brawad Squad, I'm out. Much love. You know I wouldn't have done this, you guys. I would not have missed an upload for you guys.